So far so good. So apparently I'm racing. We are right on track for the hitting our time trial record. I speed along the Rocky Mountains, all too familiar path, surrounded by the roaring of engines as the rest of my team trails behind me. Alright, our whole team, the Raid Meteor, has been training hard to perfect our off-road racing. Alright, the final stretch approached, and I can taste that sweet, sweet victory. Until a familiar heavy customized car peels out from the side road and accelerates until it's right on my tail. Whoa, what the heck? What's he doing here? Typical Wataru. Alright, I'm using a Lambo. As Wataru's car starts to gain on me, I shift gears and floor it. Actually, I was thinking that we would use Formula 1 car to race instead of sports car, you know. I was already gunning for a record, but now he's gone and made it a real competition. Alright, what I'm using actually I cannot tell. A Mercedes or something? Okay Wataru, you wanna race? Then let's race. Okay. It seems that I'm winning, good. Miles after miles, I'm able to keep a firm lead on Wataru, but he doesn't give up the chase and slowly starts to gain on me. That modified car of yours may have a high top speed, but let's see where that gets you on this next part. The two of us speed past the end of the time trial, but we just keep going, leaving the rest of my team behind. Tomato, the race is over, kid. Not for me, Masato. I'll get back to you later. Alright. I'll take my earpiece off and toss it onto the passenger seat to devote my full focus on the race. The path ahead is filled with tough turns, which give me a huge advantage. Welcome to my domain, Wataru. Until a deer darts out from the tree and into the road. Oh shit. I slam on the brakes and make a hard right turn off the road to avoid it, barreling into the forest. Okay. Unable to come to a stop, all I can do is try to prevent a collision until I make it into the clearing ahead. By some miracle, I managed to make it to a break into the tree. But a large stone wall practically appears right in front of me. God damn it. The splash of water drowns out as everything comes to a stop. When I open my eyes, a myriad of mild pains rocks across my body. But somehow I feel mostly unharmed. Ah, my neck. Where the heck I am? Taking a look around, I find myself with the entire front third of my car submerged in a hot spring. Phew, at least I didn't hit a building. I lift my gaze higher and am surprised to see two beautiful girls. Okay, these two girls are really beautiful. Glad I met them in this way. Oh, dressed in nothing but towels, staring at me in utter shock. Uh-oh. With some effort I opened the now misshapen door to my car and slide out of the small crack it's still capable of making. Stepping out, I land into the hot, tight, deep water. I need to say something fast. Okay. Make a joke definitely. With the two girls staring at me, the logical part of my brain shuts off, leaving me to say the first thing that comes to mind. Sorry, I couldn't find the door. Okay, that's a pretty cool joke. Haha. Okay, they doesn't find it funny. I think they are calling the cops. Okay, another girl. This one is orange hair with a green eyes. Emerald eyes. Okay. The orange hair girl just peers at me with wide eyes and her hands claps over her mouth. The other girl simply starts shaking. What are you, an idiot? Dark hair girl. Okay. Look what you have done. I'm sorry. It was an accident. No doubt. Responding to all of the commotion, an elderly woman comes outside with all of the gusto her aged body allows. Yumi, I heard a crash. What happened? Good heavens, a car! She runs her hand into her hair, staggering back slightly. The dark-haired girl, apparently named Yumi, points right at me. This maniac just rammed it straight into the ryokan. The older woman's eye focused on my car, then on me. Oh my. She carefully reached the edge of the pool. Once there, she holds her hand out to me. Are you alright, dear? You're not hurt, are you? Considering the damage I've caused, her compassion catch me off guard. Yep, to be honest, that catches me, I'm surprised actually. I swallow nervously and, take her hand definitely. I leave my hand to take hold of her and slowly wades off the pool. I'm a little sore, but I should be fine. Thank you. The old woman smiles. I'm glad to hear that. A crash like that could have gone much worse, Grandma Ritsuko, why are you worried about him? Look what he did to our hot spring. The elderly woman turns to Yumi with a stern look. Enough of that shouting, Yumi. Okay, so I know Yumi is a bad girl, who likes to shout. Who knows? You know how much I hate rowdy behavior, right? Yumi grimaces but seems to respect her grandmother's order and stop her shouting. With a glare that feels like a knife stabbing into me, Yumi crosses the length of the water with the other girls trailing behind her. Seeing two gorgeous girls in nothing but towels approaching me almost feels like something out of a dream. Yeah. At least it would if one of them didn't want to wring my neck. Don't think you're off the hook for what you did. What's your name? It's Tomato. Tomato, huh? Good. Now I know who to blame when I call the police. Why am I so stupid to give her my name? God, she's calling the police. Crap, I could get my license suspended if they find out all about this, I can't let this happen. Now hold on. Let's not get hasty here. Yeah, Yumi. He said it was an accident, so what? Look at what he did, Emilia. He can't just get away with causing all this damage. Now, let's be reasonable here. We don't need to resort to such drastic measures. Bless the old woman. Yep. However, Yumi is correct in that I cannot allow you to simply walk away here without making up for the damage. Oh shit, I gotta work here. Oh no. Someone has to pay for all of this after all. I was afraid of that. I look at the damage that I've done, then to my completely totaled car. There's no way I can pay for all of this on gas station employee salary. That's weird that I can drive a fancy sport car while I'm working as a station employee and gas station employee. It just doesn't, tally up. What should I do? Request an IOU. Then I'll make a run for it. Okay, so here's the thing. I really can't afford that on my part-time salary right now. I'm working my way towards becoming a pro racer. So if I could just get an IOU, I can absolutely pay it all back by then. You are kidding me. What kind of pro goes crashing into a wall? Emilia turns away to hide her snickering. Ritsuko goes silent for a few moments. If you aren't able to pay for the damage now, perhaps you could work it off instead. She smiles and nods a single time. Yes, I think that could work. Wait, are you saying that you want me to work here? Correct. Hold on, Grandma. We can't just have this wacko running around here. Do you have a better idea, Yumi? Yeah, jail. I kinda hate the woman right now, although she's looking really gorgeous. Come on, Yumi. You shouldn't judge people just off first impression. She laughs, glancing at me with a cute wink. Oh, how cute, Even if it's involved damaging a bunch of your family property. Whatever. I'm done here. Yumi shoots me one last glare before storming away. I swallow nervously, watching her until Emilia gets my attention. Sorry about all of that. Emilia's kinda kind. Tomato, right? Yeah. Emilia Takahashi. She beams, extending her hand out to me while holding up her towel with the others. While some hesitance, I shake her hand. Nice to meet you. Amelia, that's an unusual name for someone around here. It sounds pretty though. I suppose a proper introduction is in order, isn't it? My name is Ritsuko Kasugano, owner of Ayarite Ryokan. So, she's the owner? Alright. She offers a deep bow and I find myself returning the gesture. The fairy girl you meet a moment ago is my granddaughter Yumi. But first, back to business. What says you? I can't think of no better ways for you to repay your debt. She does have a point, so I have to work. But hey, I got to meet two pretty girls, so it's pretty good offer to be honest, since I can't be racing. My race car has been destroyed. I really don't need her granddaughter calling the cops on me, so I respond with a firm nod. Okay, I'll work for you. Ritsuko smiles. Good. I'm glad that we could resolve this in a peaceful manner. I would have hated to call the police on such a nice young boy. I wonder if Ritsuko is also on to me. We both laugh while I inwardly screams. Amelia, show him to one of the undamaged rooms, would you? Let him recover for a while before we get him started. Amelia stands at attention and gives the older woman a spirited salute. Yes, ma'am. She then takes my hand and starts leading me away. Wait, she's going in her towels? Amelia, clothes, dear. She steps and looks down at her towel, then looks at me, who is also looking at her towel. Her face radiates while she lets out a sheepish laugh. Oh right, sorry. My head was empty for a moment there. I'll meet you in the main lobby in a few moments, okay? Sure, with that, she scurries off into the changing room. From the other room, I can hear Ritsuko on the phone calling for a tow truck to get my car out of the hot spring. Man, what a mess. You have really done it this time, Tomato. You are lucky that the owner is so forgiving. It doesn't take long for Amelia to change, quickly reappearing to take me to the other side of the railgun. Whoa, she is beautiful. Here we are. Now you don't have to be a stranger. If you need anything, just let us know. Well, let me or Miss Kasugano know. You might want to stay out of Yumi's line of vision for a while. Right, thanks Emilia. She flashes a bright smile before darting off to help clean, presumably my mess. As soon as I'm alone, I get changed into the guest yukata and fall onto the bed to rest my aching bones. That's better. With all of that commotion over and done with, I finally realize just how much pain I'm really in. But despite that, I fall asleep almost immediately. When I wake up, I groggily crawl out of bed to stretch my body. I'm still pretty sore. I take a look around. Did I really sleep until the morning? I guess the excitement of yesterday really got to me. Hopefully they didn't need me for anything in the meantime. I head over to the door and slide it open, only to find Emilia on the other side, her fist raised like she was just about to knock. She's screaming. What should I do? She's screaming? Scream back definitely. Emilia immediately stops screaming and blinks. Then her confused look turns into a pout. Hey, are you making fun of me? Sure. Not at all. You startled me with your screaming. Oh, she rubs the back of her neck, laughing softly. Sorry. At least we know your lungs are still working well after your crash yesterday. So what's up? Is everything going alright? You know, with all of the damage and everything. Emilia nods. Yup. We called some people to fish your car out of the hot spring last night and set it out of the way. It's pretty rough up though. I let out a sigh. I kinda figured it would be like that, you know. Hopefully it's not too serious. I'm in enough debt as it is. So, what do I have to do today? Amelia claps her hands together. Enthusiastic, aren't you? I explained your first task on the way. If you're ready to start working now, sure thing. The sooner the better, right? Coolio. Right this way then. With a spring in her steps, Amelia leads me through the ryokan back to the entrance of the changing room. We usually start the day by cleaning up the changing room and open air bath. The men's changing room are half destroyed from the collision, so for today we'll start with the women's. The women's? Are you sure it's okay for me to be going in there? Oh, totally. There's no one in there or the spring this early in the morning. You have nothing to worry about. She accents her words with a firm, perhaps overly dramatic nod. Okay, cool. Seems that Amelia has been working here for a while. If she says it's fine, then I'll take her word for it. So we spent 30 minutes cleaning together. It's all fairly mundane, but no worse than my usual job as a guest jockey. And that's about it for cleaning. It's about as simple as it's get. Any question? There's not much to ask about cleaning stuff, but I'm curious about one thing. Is Yumi still filming? About your name, Amelia, definitely the second one. I've been wondering actually. Amelia blinks several times, tilting her head slightly sideways. Me? What about me? Just your name, Amelia. That's not a Japanese name. Oh well, yeah. I'm only half Japanese on my father's side. I guess my parents wanted some kind of American-Japanese fusion in with my name, so they went with Amelia Takahashi. Oh, I see. Huh, that's so cool. I like your name. It has a nice ring to it. Amelia smiles brightly with just a tinge of red to her cheek. Aren't you sweet? Thank you. Anyway, we're about done here. I just need to put some of these supplies away. Would you mind getting a head start on the baths? It's going to need a lot of work today considering, me? I was going to say that later slip up. I laughed, trying to reassure her. No problem, I'm on it, boss. I step out of the changing room and into the very same bath I collided into the day before. I really did a number here. Good thing Miss Kasugano and Amelia were around, or else Yumi would have ended me right there. Aside from the mess, the rest of the hot spring actually looks quite pleasant and peaceful. There is some large greenery in the back. The sound of birds chirping adds to the ambience too. And a beautiful girl relaxing in the water. Oh, she is also pretty beautiful. No, but I like Amelia more, and also Yumi. Wait, I lock eyes with the girl, and she stares back, wide-eyed. Suddenly, she lets out a loud, high-pitched scream. Pervert, why everyone is screaming? Okay, no, you got it all wrong.